All right, what is up? For the trading review today, it's gonna be a little bit hard to do because Tradingview is down, or at least frozen when you go past like the 1 minute time frame, at least for me. Or if I like scroll to like the left side of the chart, I'm not sure why. And let me get out of here. What do we do for the day here? We did $85. I'll go over my mistake on that trade and why that's kind of stupid, and what was going through my head. Anyways, we had a lot of news going today. I woke up this morning for the 8:30 CPI PPI news, which over to the left here, this was the news candle. I have to be careful because TradingView is bugged. So we had news. If I were to have gambled, I would have gone long. It would go short. We just climbed, trended up, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Take out these highs, higher low, failed to make a higher high. We started trending down a little bit, boom, boom. But we had these equal lows, and data lows. So I was very bearish after taking out liquidity in the market. And okay, it's frozen. Okay, so I can't really give a great review, which is really frustrating because every time the chart freezes, you just have to back out and go back in. So I can't really show anything to the left, but I was kind of bearish. So the only trade of the day that I think Dodgy took, I saw it setting up, but I didn't take, was this. We had an SMT here. We inverse this 1 minute, and just believe me, there's some targets on the higher time frame to the left of the chart. I can't go there, my chart will freeze. So there's no point even trying, but this was a liquidity target. So this was a nice trade. You could have gone to this high, 20 points, this high, 29 points, this high, about 40 something points. Very good trade. We had an SMT inverse with speed with the good equal highs here, good target, good break even. Very clean trade. I didn't take it. It didn't really meet my rules, which is a liquidity sweep or a fair value gap. It had an SMT, it had an inverse, but I like to have a liquidity sweep. A fair value gap it's bouncing out of on the bigger time frame or to the left, and that just wasn't the case. This trade that I took, so we end up inversing this 5 minute on my demo just for fun. I was like, man, I want to take a 5 minute short. Glad I didn't take that. The risk is horrible. You'd have to risk 62 points, so on 5 micros would be $600. It didn't actually stop me out here, and it's still playing out, but I'm glad we're not in that trade. Let's see. Ooh. And then, so we come down. This 5 minute was holding for forever. Since I got tapped, it's been holding for about an hour or 45 minutes. We made these 4 equal highs. We come down. We move up to take them out. We fail to go higher. I'm now like, okay, cool. This inverse, I've been bearish on for a long time. Expecting, we haven't ran this low, this low, this low. We haven't ran any low. So when this gets made, we take out these highs. We fail to go higher. Everything's looking bearish. We took out the high over here. As soon as we inverse, I jump in shorts. And wow, I jump in shorts here. It comes down to my break-even point. It never touches my break-even. I then get out a little bit scared. I get out for like 100 or like $90. That's how I made the 85. I get out for $90. A few reasons. Yesterday I took 2 trades. I didn't make a market review. I was busy yesterday, but yesterday I took 2 trades in the morning. I lost one and then I won one, but the one that I won on, I should have made more. I literally misclicked my chart, or wasn't me getting out early. I literally misclicked. I would have been break even. I've started a new funded challenge after I've blown the last one. And that yesterday's trade, I genuinely shouldn't have been down on the day. So come into the day, I knew how much I was down. When this trade was covering that loss, and I could get the account back to 50,000, basically square one. With today's price action, the trappiness, the inconsistency, I kind of just took it. I shouldn't have done it. I would much rather lose or break even on a trade following my rules than to win and get out early, because long run, this is not going to help me. Getting this 9 points that I captured on ES, although it was close to 1-to-1, is just not good enough. This could have been my first target and taken it all off and then let my runners run. I kind of want this to be the main target, even though it looks like it will stop me out of break even, because this would be This definitely would be my break-even point for sure. I would not lose on this trade. So if I was break-even now, I would not be very happy that the market's looking like it's going to come reach for my entry. So, yeah, I mean, this just wouldn't be fun. The stop would now be break-even. And this should have been my first target. And honestly, if it takes out that, it could definitely get here. And who knows, you could leave a runner all the way down here, which would just be 150 points. I'd be like $300 on one micro. I mean, that would be a nasty runner. Even if you just took profits here, like, you'd get profit from here. So that would be 12 points on the first contract, another contract for 34, another one for 43, another one for 52, and then 67. That's how you could get all 5 out. And then if you had another runner down to here, but yeah, I mean, overall, this was a decent trade. Nothing crazy. But I'm not happy with the way I managed it, although it does look like it will help me out in the long run. Or not the long run. It won't help me out in the long run. In the short term, it does look like it's going to help me from getting stopped out for no money. Which is alright. It's kind of why I took it out. It's because the market has been kind of bad today. I wish I even just took it all off at this low. It would have just been better. It would just be more rule-based to take it off at this low and capture 12 points instead of not even 1-to-1. But it is what it is. This was a tricky day. This 5-minute now became an inverse. I can't go to the 5-minute time frame, but this 5-minute has now been inverse, so there's even more confluence for shorts. We just retraded back into it. I would not be surprised. Once we start getting displacement through it low, I really do think it's game over. I think shorts are going to take over. So I'll just kind of be watching that play out. This is kind of what I'm looking at. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why Tradingview's messed up. And this is exactly why it would just be better for me to set my trade and walk away. Because this got within a whisker of where my break even would be. And now it's just dumping. And it's like, there's no reason. There's no fair value gap here. Actually, wait, no, there is a fair value gap. There's a fair value gap right here. But, like, this is just crazy. Like, we went super close to my take profit, then 11-point dumps. Like, now I fully do expect this low to get taken. This would have been a nice trade. Where are we? But, yeah, so we're basically break even on the account. $4 positive. We're going to get back after it this week, the rest of the week. Hopefully we have a good week. And I just want to start stacking wins, stacking good habits. Today I did practice some good habits. I didn't force much. I didn't force anything. This wasn't a force. I just got out early. I wasn't greedy. I waited patiently. I waited till I see what I want to see. And I took a trade, and it did win. But these lows I should have held for because this is the real targets. But who knows what's going to happen. The market's really bad today. Let's see what we got for the rest of the week. We have tomorrow. We have 8:30 core PPI again. PPI again? Wow. Okay, so we have big news tomorrow, so there's probably nothing going to happen really in the market till tomorrow. Then we have unemployment. Is this the same? No, we have different. Wow, this is a heavy day tomorrow on Wednesday. And then unemployment claims 8:30, not too crazy. Wow, so this is a pretty heavy day tomorrow and kind of Thursday. So it makes sense that the market's a little bit inconsistent. So I would say don't take any more trades, even though this video will come out after the market pretty much closes. But yeah, I won't be looking then after 1 to look for trades because, and look, there my chart froze again. That's an alright point for the chart to freeze. But yeah, so basically what do I need to learn from today? On my wall, I have a few rules, trading rules. Let's see what we did. I will only take good setups where I have an edge. Let's try this game. Okay. I will only take good setups where I have an edge with conviction. Okay. What happened here? We swept out the equal highs. We failed to displace. We inverse a fair value gap with a bunch of stacked lows. A trend line break with 1, 2 very close targets. I would say I had conviction with that. I would say there's an edge in that trade. Once I enter a trade, I can't take profits with my first target gets taken. I broke that rule. Not horribly, because we did take out this low, but this wasn't my target. I didn't even wait for this, so I did break one rule there. It's either stop loss or take profit. Broke that rule. Again, pretty much the same thing. 2 losses on the day, didn't hit that, okay. I will, after every day, journal my entries, trades, and things I learned. That's what we're doing right now. Trade mindset, I don't care if I win or lose, was a good loss or a good win. This was not a good win because I got out early. I did not increase size after loss. I didn't increase size today. If you make a mistake, journal it and move on. This isn't a sprint. Cool. This should hold this 1 minute. But yeah, I mean, this is really choppy. I'm glad I'm not in this. But yeah, so this is something we learned from. I really, I'm going to focus on this new combine account. I'm not going to spiral once. I'm never going to take more than 2 losses in a day, and I'm not going to lose more than $300. 200, 300. My size is 5. I won't lose more than $300 in a day. Let's say 250. Let's say 300. I should never lose more on it. I don't like doing the dollar amount, but I'm not going to take more than 2 losses, and they're always going to be good setups, and they're never going to increase size after a loss. If I took a trade early in the day for 2 contracts and I lost, I'm not going to take a higher trade. But I really want to follow my rules on this account, really see what I can do when I wait, discipline, patience for my proper setup, and just see what I can do. Because I know I can be profitable. I know I find good setups. I know it's right here. It's just mentally a roadblock. So that's my review for today, what I learned, what I could have done better. Very frustrating with the charts today, with Tradingview being kind of messed up. Hopefully the charts get fixed for tomorrow, and hopefully we get some good price action after the news. Be careful trading, and yeah, this will be cool to see how it plays out. We get to see that this is the trade I called out basically live, even though this video is getting posted, but I'm posting this video regardless, and that's the trade I was in. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see if I'm any good at trading. But yeah, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. But yeah, Tradingview, bro, fix your bug, man. Somebody hit them up. I'm sure they already know, but this is a frustrating because you can't even trade properly. But all right, I'll peace out. See you guys tomorrow.